For questions, please can I ask if you can raise your hands. If you click on the raise hand function. Yeah, it's a bit crazy, but you know these are the things that we have to handle. Just some questions while we're waiting for them coming in. How long have you been working with the Instant JChem, Ian?
I think we've been certainly playing a bit for has about the last 9 months, I guess. But I think we finally purchased a copy so we could use centralized databases. I would say in January, February of this year. So we've been using it for a little while, but not overly. But we have, as I said, got it rolled out for at least one of our projects, and it's going across more and more of the projects across the across the thing. There's a question here that says, Ian, who are your clients? I'm afraid I can't tell you.
I don't know, you could be general about it, perhaps. You know, like is it medchems or, you know, who are your end users, as it were?
The main client that we have there is one of the big farms. I think it's about the most detail I can give
out. Can you give me some dimensions on the largeness of that pharma, maybe? No, I'm being facetious, excuse me.
Yeah, it's fine. I would say one of the big ones.
Okay, very good. We also have another question here. It's free or less expensive. I would answer the free part. That yes, Instant JChem for your desktop is free. It includes the database. You can download Instant JChem, open your SD file or SD files, or even your relational data files, and import them into Instant JChem and hack away happily. You can't do structure-based calculations. You can't connect to remote databases. You can't set up custom canonicalization files. And that's all free. But to speak about less expensive, do you want to go any further with that one, Ian? Talk about, you know, the comparison between ISIS or even Icentris equivalent with Instant JChem?
I don't have the numbers to hand, but I do believe it was, I think we did a vague calculation based on our license costs for ISIS. We haven't gone up to Icentris at all. Mm-hmm. That I think we would pay 4 or 5 ISIS base or host, whichever the more expensive one is. Licenses would get us, I think, got us a couple of hundred licenses for Instant JChem. I think that was.
I knew it was much too cheap at the time.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah.
However, it wasn't quite so clear because you did already have some licenses already, and the way that Instant JChem is licensed is that if you already own JChem base, for instance, then you don't pay the full price for Instant JChem.
Absolutely.
So it's not quite so clear.
I think we're a big sign.
Yeah.
We're a big sign up for lots of the tools. So
indeed, you took advantage of us when we were younger. Okay.
Yes.
Do we have any other questions at all?
Yeah, Alex, I see one that's been asked about PDF files.
Uh-huh.
The question was, can you have PDF files in Instant JChem? And the answer to that is, in the version that you're seeing today, no. But in the current development version, we've added support for linking into data that is available on your network or on the internet. So if you've got access, if you've got your PDF files on your network somewhere with some sensible naming convention, then you can link to those quite easily using a URL. So the example I have in mind here would be if you had PDF files that contain analytical data, so some LCMS reports or something on your structures, and you have a sensible naming convention for those files, then it's quite easy now to add that as a new field on a form, and then just when you click on that field, it'll link out to the PDF and open it. We can do the same thing for image files and HTML documents and things like that.
Very good. A question for Ian, really. You've been in touch with Tim about the server version that's coming out. I'm not sure if it's version 3 or what we're going to call it quite yet. But how's the server version going to change your world, Ian, once we finally actually get out the door?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have too many details, but I mean, it sounds that if it's gonna put some of the load back onto the server, then that's got to be a good thing, because some of our desktops aren't the most powerful in the world. So anything where we could get the structure searching across to a more powerful beefier server and things like that, then that will provide us with a lot of advantages, and it will go the same way that we've gone with a lot of our applications. Whereas, although it's the thick client on the client side, it's a lot of the actual processing and the meat of it goes on in the background, which has got to be a good thing.
Yeah. Okay, a couple of other questions just come in. This will probably be for Tim. Tim, do we support MDL SD V3000 format? I know the answer, but I leave it to you.
Yeah, we support the V3000 format in full, with including the enhanced stereochemistry and all of those sorts of things. And that support it's not an Instant JChem feature, it's a core feature of the Chemaxon toolkits. Any Chemaxon application or application built using the Chemaxon tools will support V3000 format.
Okay, thank you. And also we have another question. We have our own data management system. Can we have IJC on top of it so that we don't have to manage manually? I'm not sure. I think that's going to be Tim again.
Okay, if by this you're meaning you've already got data in a database, that database is Oracle or MySQL, and you just want to be able to use Instant JChem to see and query and report that data, then yes, you can do that.
Okay.
I'll back that up and say that we've tried to do that as well, and it does work. So.
Yeah. Actually, Ian, you're allowed to say lie at any time, yeah? Okay. Okay.
No,
well,
we have tried it. It's good.
Nice. All right.